Welcome back to the Broken Doll. Today we are going to be doing a hot water dunk on this Madame Alexander doll. She is a 2009 Madame Alexander doll. She has dark to medium skin. She has sleeper eyes, which means that you do not want to get steam in her eyes. We have boiled water. We have let it sit for 5 minutes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get a cloth and we're going to cover her eyes because we do not want the steam to get into it. And we're doing this with one hand. Can't video. Without assistant here today because she is at school this morning. So I'm going to dip it, take it out, and dip it, take it out. You can see the hair is steaming. Okay. Dip it, take it out. One last time. Take it out. Now, as you can see, the water is kind of discolored at this point. It's probably because it's a little bit dirty and could be a little bit of the coloring of the hair. All the hair is dyed, of course. So we're going to come back over here. Face. Okay. I'm going to secure her hair so it doesn't dry out. And we're going to take her to the doll room. We're going to brush her out. We have taken her hair out. What we're going to do now, I am going to try to attempt to brush her hair while propping this camera up on something. Let's see. See if this will work. Conditioning cream by Remy, which is the synthetic cream that I spoke about in my hair care video. And somebody on here posted that they were wondering what I had put in as far as the leave-in conditioner for my blonde dolls the other day. And this is it. I'm going to take this, rub it in my hands. I'm just going to kind of run it on there. Okay. Now, this is where you go bit by bit. This is the part that if you have no patience, then this is probably not the thing that you want to do. I'm going to go bit by bit. Now these particular dolls, this is a textured hair doll. This is an African American doll. It could be a Middle Eastern doll. And the hair is textured. So even though we're doing the hot water dunk to detangle it and straighten it out a bit, it is still going to have a texture to it because, like real people, when you have your hair straightened in the salon, you're still going to have that, yes, I have a little hairball here, the hair is still going to come out a little bit, you're still going to have your textured hair, no matter what. It's what you were born with, it's what your parents gave you, but it's still going to be manageable when we go in and you have a deep conditioning done at the salon. That's basically all we're doing. We're doing a deep conditioning for these dolls' hairs. And with each doll, with different material, there's going to be different challenges some dolls, you don't wet their hair at all. The German Max Zap, I think I'm saying that right, the West German dolls, that you can get on eBay still, obviously no longer made. Do not wet their hair before you go to brush them. You can shampoo them. Do not try to brush their hair when they're wet. But American Girl, Madame Alexander, you do want to wet their hair when you're brushing it. Otherwise, it will be tangly, and like when you brush curly hair when it is dry, it will become frizzy. Ladies with curly hair, you know what I speak of. Ladies with daughters with curly hair, you know what I speak of. You do not want to brush curly hair once it is dry. So being gentle, going little by little. And it really does help to brush this up against a towel here. And I'm just picking some of the hair out here because honestly, you're going to have hair come out. Because these dolls, when they've been in some of these stores, I mean, they've been through child craziness, been played with. It's just the way it's going to be. That's the reason they have rats in them. But you're already seeing, this is already looking, I don't know if you can see or not, it's already looking better than it did when we first started. So here's one side, and there's the other. Like I said, it's still going to have texture. You're not going to be able to get rid of that. It's the way she was born. It's the way she's made. She's beautiful that way. And you don't want to get rid of her gorgeous textured hair. If you have an ethnic doll and you're replacing her wig, please replace it with another textured wig, not with a straight wig, because you want to keep that doll the way it's supposed to be. That's just my opinion. I like to keep dolls the way that they're born, I guess you can say. If they were made to be a particular way, then I just feel like that's the way that they should be. I play dolls with my daughter all the time, so I get kind of attached to some of the dolls. A doll whisperer, I guess. And I know several of you all have talked about how cute Assistant is with her videos. I'm not as cute as her, but she's not here right now. So, but I promise to have another Assistant video when we do the eye video. I do have some eyes in. The other eyes that I ordered for the doll I had showed you before are too big. I'm sending those back to get some smaller eyeballs. And we'll do that eye replacement on the Bitty Babies here very, very soon, because we do have a silver eye Bitty Baby. So, here we go. Get this loose hair out of here. Right. So, look at her. Now that we've brushed her out, this is how smooth her hair looks. And I'm going to add some more conditioner to it so she doesn't tangle. If you look at that, see how beautiful her hair looks now. If you can see that. Absolutely beautiful. Very pretty. lovely. Still textured, still gorgeous, still whatever culture she is, she's still her. She's so beautiful. Big brown eyes. I'm going to go and I'm going to repaint her eyebrows, give her some nicer eyebrows to work with. Still working on learning to paint those, but getting there. So anyway, and she may even be Native American. She's very, I don't know, she does kind of look Native American to a point to me. What do you all think? She has many different features. There's a little area there where she had a little stain that we couldn't get out, so the donor who sent her, Miss Pam, put a princess bling on her. That's a little trick there, that if you ever need to do something to a doll, if there's an area that needs to be sewn up or whatever, if you don't like the sewing area, just get a little blingy and put there. But she's all cleaned up and her hair is done. I'm going to put some more conditioner in it and I'm going to leave her here to dry. Like I said, I'll put some more of this in it, some cream, which is great for really, really, really dry hair. Synthetic hair, not real hair, synthetic. And that'll be good. So, Remy is for synthetic, because Remy makes weave.